Hello everyone, how are you today? Right, anyway, welcome to another video. Right, I know like the initial video introduced the channel to you, and today I'm just going to, I mentioned I was going to start first with a specialist portfolio, right? So today I'm just going to, I know people that maybe haven't done it or are new to the profession, or planning to be in the profession, right? So it's kind of like a qualification that you have to get after you've done your general portfolio, right? And I mentioned that it's just going to be, the initial one will be like it's going to be from the cell parts, my discipline, right? However, I'm just going to start with just a little introduction to it, right? And it's something that we get, you have to get after you qualify, after you get your registration, and you get it. As in, you have to ensure that yes, you are in the profession for like a year. You got experience, as a registered biomedical scientist, and you have an approved training lab, right, for specialist portfolio myself, and they're going to you're going to have a training officer, and they're going to obtain this portfolio for you, right? And once they obtain it, right, you just have to fill it. Just try to, whilst you're working, you just have to get your competency signed. You have to get your training records done. And yeah, I know I mentioned about getting evidences, but that will be like later on, right? But this video is just going to introduce this introduce the portfolio, why you need it, right? And you need it just to ensure that yes, your employer right employer utilize your skills, right, in the specialist area, and also to ensure that yes, you get an increased pay grade, right? And yeah, so that's just that's basically it. And also it helps you to gain more knowledge, right, in your chosen field, and and you're specialized in that field, so you kind of like aside from your generic portfolio, kind of like get the top as a more knowledge above the portfolio. So it's just an opportunity for you to get more knowledge, get involved with more skills, get more pay. Okay, so if you want to get more pay, you have to do this, really, or yeah. Later I'm going to talk about other alternatives, but like you have to do this, right? But like this is the main thing that is recognized everywhere, right? Well, in the UK, right, you have to do it, and you have to do it through IBMS, and you have to be registered throughout the process of you doing the specialist portfolio. You have to be registered with IBMS. If you're not registered with them, or if along the way you're not registered, you have to kind of like inform IBMS, and you have to backdate your membership or something like that. So you just have to ensure that yes, you are registered throughout your training program. And one good thing about this is that this thing belongs to you. It belongs to you. So even if you go to under trust, right, under trust, you can do it there. But how they're going to do it in under our under employer will do it. We help you with it, but it could be different in a way. Maybe they might want your evidences to be different. They might want you to get a new evidence just because they want to be they want to be able to control your training better, right, and ensure that yes, you are submitting what is actually like in your current your current place of employment, right? So you might just want to make sure that yes, you are whatever quality they have, right? You are also like submitting that, what whatever quality products or whatever quality thing they're doing, right? You are at that standard, at that level, and you're submitting such standard with your training for your assessment, right? So some employer might want to do that, while some might just like, you just have to continue from where you stop, and that could be that will be faster, really. Yeah, you just have to continue from where you stop, and then you submit, and then you get assessed, right? Based on everything you submitted, irrespective of the changes, right? So whilst carrying out the training, right, it's important that you have a training plan which clearly states how long you'll be spending in every section, right? When you're as you move from one section to another, you know how long you're going to spend there, and this should be logged on your training log, right? And that is going to be attached to the specialist portfolio, right? And also it's important to ensure that everything you do, right, demonstrates a good good laboratory practice, which is based on your knowledge and your skills, right? And it just has to go from the just peripheral knowledge to the advanced knowledge, right? And I know there's still more skills, more training that is beyond this one, right? Because that's beyond this one, because you have to still like continue studying. That's one thing about being a biomedical scientist, right? So you just have to keep studying. But at this level, at least for this specialist portfolio, you just move from just like saying what the cells are, right? Or what the stains, for example, what the stains you're staining are, right? To like the kind of the level of stains, right? And also the kind of cells it stains, and like where they are located in the body, and when you see a particular stain, you know where it's coming from, right? And to interpret it better, right? And which stain stains this, which stain stains that, you just have to like, you can see the body. Let me say, you can just not only interpret the stain, right, that what you're seeing, but you can see the body, the physiology, right, through the stain. So you get this kind of knowledge, right, through your specialist training, right? So and aside from the specialist portfolio itself, so there are like there's like a guidance document that you can read, right? So you and your training officer will read to guide you through, right? Especially maybe if you're the first specialist student you're going to have, right? Or maybe they're still learning how to train. You understand? Maybe they're not. And also the fact that things change, right? These portfolios are updated, so probably you're the first person they are training in a new portfolio, right? The new version. So, and they don't have all the they don't have the knowledge for the new version. Maybe they have the knowledge for the old version, right? So you need to read the guidance notes with your training officer, so you to guide both of you, right, to ensure you achieve your success, right? So these are the things that you ought to do. So like I mentioned about the knowledge that you need to get. So it needs to kind of like, after you've gotten the basic knowledge, right, of the kind of stain, right, now you know how to know the kind of cells and kind of interpret the body. Like I mentioned earlier, the body, you can see the body really from the cell, right? I mean, from the statements from the signs, and also you can interpret this statement, these signs, right, and associate it with particular disease. You're not a pathologist yet, however, you can understand the process, especially when you do a case study, right? You can understand the process, or you can not pathologist, you can understand how the disease originated, right, and what led to it and how it's developed. And so all this kind of knowledge you can gain them, really, right? So it's kind of like a mini doctor, really. So and you also know a lot about the process that you can troubleshoot, and also the quality control, the quality assurance, all this kind of knowledge. Your knowledge is just going to be more advanced than the generic portfolio, which is encouraged if you're an academia, if you're kind of like someone that is interested in learning new things, right, on increasing your knowledge, right, your career, right, progressing. So it's something that you can do to help yourself, really, and make you feel like a mini doctor, well, yeah, it's important. So for today, I'm just gonna stop here. So if you want to progress, if you want to grow, if you want to just move from where you are right now. Maybe I don't know what stage you're at right now, but if you want to move, just do some CPD, and this is one of your CPDs that you can do, right, to help you develop in your career, right? And just ensure you get, like I mentioned earlier, ensure you get an approved laboratory. It's important to know that the laboratory you're working in is approved, right, to train you, right? And and it's important to know that yes, you have your training plan and all that in place, and you're registered. It's important. If you're not registered register with the IBMS during this portfolio, you would not be assessed, right? You won't be assessed, right? So it's important that you're registered. Your membership it's up and running. You're paying for it. Anyway, for now, just let me stop here, right? So we'll see you we'll see you next time, right? I'll see you again. Take care. Bye. Make sure and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let people know about this science thing. STEMnet, like STEMnets. Just let people know about it. Let people know about science. It's important, right? Take care. Bye.